Hello, and welcome to Nintendo Podcast System. It's me, Matthew, and joining me as always is Jack, Sam, and Jason.
Hello!
Hello!
Howdy.
So, it's a very important day. Well, not day, but a very important event just passed for Nintendo fans. It was Mario's 30th anniversary on the 13th of September. It has been 30 years since the original game on the, well, technically Famicom, released in Japan, and so a cultural icon was born, per se.
He's getting on a bit
Well,
now,
not born.
isn't
Yeah.
he?
We'll be getting into that more in depth in our discussion, like celebrating his life, let's say.
And yet he doesn't look any older.
He does not.
He
No.
doesn't age.
His face
What
was
is
younger, I
his
think.
secret?
He's like a Tom Cruise. Just doesn't age.
He's like Sakurai. Sakurai looks so young, doesn't he? Right?
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
He's like
kinda young,
45, but yet he looks like in his 20s.
True. I'll take that.
Exactly. See, Mario still looks young is the point you're trying to make.
Yeah.
Right.
He doesn't age. He's not all
Yeah.
wrinkly old bat yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a fictional character, so it doesn't matter.
I don't think he'd be able to jump very well if he was like a really old
Oh, that would be
cripple.
hilarious. They bring out a game. It's like Old Man Mario
Ooh.
with a walking stick.
It's me!
Just imagine if it was like a walking stick, try to get up like the stairs.
He can
Oh.
only run half the speed, jump half as high.
You have to press a button to get the stair lift and...
Oh dear.
Yeah.
I think with that we should get on into our next section. So this is the news section right now. Pretty big news came about on Monday. Nintendo has finally appointed its new president, and it is Tatsumi Kimishima. It's been about 2 months after Mr. Iwata passed away, sadly. But a little bit about Tatsumi Kimishima. He was working at a bank, Sanwa Bank of Japan. He worked there for 27 years, so he's got incredible experience with finance, and I think that's a big part where Nintendo has to be in right now, doesn't it, really? He hasn't been as involved with games as other Nintendo executives. I said that wrong, but like Shigeru Miyamoto or Genyu Takeda, who were rumored to be the next president, one or the other. He was the president. He
They were
was
put in
the
temporary roles, weren't they? So it's...
yeah. They were put in temporary roles, but people were assuming Genyu Takeda, who was the creator of Punch Out and Star Tropics, I believe. They were expecting him to do it. But no, it is this banker, as you said off recording, Jack.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just
Um,
a banker though, isn't he? He's not really had much input in actual games or anything.
Yeah.
He's more of the
Yeah. See,
financial sides.
that makes me worry a little bit more on the actual side of development,
Yeah.
and also kind of like, I'm sure, I hope he is like a good person. It's sort of, he shows like the heart that Iwata did to the
Oh.
team, but time will tell.
Yeah.
I can't really make a judgment too soon.
Though hopefully he will have like a better understanding. Not that Iwata didn't have a good understanding of like the Western audience, but he did work at Nintendo of America for a good while, I believe. Um, so I think that should give him some experience of like the Western markets and stuff like that. And he did predict that the Wii U would struggle, and I think that's pretty good foresight to have in a way. If you know what I mean, because
Depends on how we identified it
yeah,
more than anything.
A lot. Well, I can safely say he wasn't the only one who predicted that, to be quite honest.
that's a good point.
Everyone around the world kind of thought the same thing, really. I think you said the name of it that didn't help.
Yeah, the name. I actually don't mind the name. It's just I think people are just too soon to judge concept. But anyway, back on
Miyamoto's been put as a new role in there
Yeah.
as well as the other guy.
Fellows.
There's one. Yes. I can't remember what the names were, but I know they've been put into 2 new roles at Nintendo now.
Yeah. Miyamoto is now the creative fellow, and Takada is technology fellow. This title has been granted to them for their advanced knowledge and extensive experience, and they hold the role of providing advice and guidance in their respective areas, which I think is pretty good to have, really.
It's a good move, definitely.
And plus the names as well, fellow.
Yeah, it's a bit
Like,
strange that.
yeah.
It didn't have like a professional name.
Yeah,
It's
but it's
just
so on Nintendo though, isn't it? That's the great thing, that it still have like these little quirks and stuff.
Yeah, it's gotta be fun. It's Nintendo.
Yeah, exactly. But this guy looks alright. Just saying.
Wow, way to judge a book by its cover, Matt.
This guy looks alright.
It's not
bit
a
rough
big-
let's give
around
him a
the
chance.
edges, but he's
No,
alright.
because like,
He looks like an alright sort of guy, doesn't he?
yeah,
It's like you down the pub. Jesus Christ,
proper
Matt.
lad.
be
Proper
fair.
lad.
To be fair, that picture of him is so scary.
Which one? Like the one?
You're just staring at the camera with a
Yeah,
real
exactly.
like dull,
doesn't look too
miserable
happy,
looking
really, does
face. It's like,
Yeah. I know there's one where he's like playing the DS. I have it on VGTribune, and he looks quite happy there.
okay.
But
They should have used that photo.
no, it's not. It's not good enough. Well, I don't know. But this sort of relates back into it. IGN has confirmed from Nintendo that Nintendo Directs will return. Much to the disbelief of some fans. However, we are not sure what. Well, they're not sure what form will take. Like, I'm guessing who will be doing it. Something like it'll probably be like Miyamoto or Takada, like because they're more
I
like
would have
creative.
thought so.
Yeah. Although I wouldn't mind like Kimishima making an appearance, like formally to address his fans and stuff like that. Because that was the great thing about Hawaii, wasn't it? That we sort of felt a connection to him.
Mm.
But if Kimishima doesn't nail this right with like the fans, then it could spell bad news, like just as a social media. Because
Yeah, we'll see
I
what
guess
happens.
yeah.
It's a bit
Shame
early
on the
to say whether he's
disbelief
going
is all I say. It's like can't just instantly doubt it just because it's
Yeah.
changed a bit.
But the
I mean, for
important
God's
thing,
sakes, after what happens,
You just have to take the bull by the horns and just
Yeah.
let things roll how they do, because there's nothing we can do really. I
well, there's
mean,
nothing we can ever
it's-
really do. But
well, no, but I mean, I'm sure it's going to be fine. Nintendo's gonna survive. It'll carry on. Things
I
aren't
like
gonna
your
be the
positivity, Jay.
same, but you
next
just
day after the podcast comes out,
you
Nintendo's
just go on. No, I was going to say something mean about that picture you said about when he was on a 3DS with a smile.
oh, what about that? What about that then?
I was about to say that what if he's just stood there laughing at it going, what the hell is this rubbish?
Oh
But
no.
I'm pretty sure he's not doing that because the 3DS is
He
awesome,
can't.
okay?
Yeah.
He can't be as bad as Reggie at Smash, surely.
Oh, sick
Sick burn!
burns.
Sick burn!
Oh, Anyway,
Sorry,
so
Reggie, if you're listening.
yeah, if he's listening to like this 10 views per episode podcast.
Don't.
Like,
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
no,
Don't
like
put us
actual
down.
people that actually.
Matt,
No,
shame
because
Add a
on you,
zero.
Matt.
we have like
Shame.
2 people. Oh well. No, we
Matt,
love
be
all
a
you
bit more
guys
believable
listening.
in what you're
Well,
promoting
no.
in this amazing podcast, which
No,
everybody
this
should
podcast
listen
is
to.
amazing. More people should listen to it. It's just the fact that. Anyway,
Views
I'm
will
just.
We love you, viewers. Please just
Yeah,
shout us
yeah.
about. Matt's just got a stick up his ass. Ignore him.
Yeah. All right,
Title
calm
of the
down, calm
episode,
down.
Stick up Matt's ass.
No,
Right.
So I'm just glad that Nintendo Directs are coming back.
Yeah,
At least
that's good
we-
news.
Yeah, because like there was always like this sort of hype around that, wasn't there?
Yes.
But-
That pre like hype for any
Yeah.
direct. And we're like, oh, what's coming? What's coming? What's coming? And then we're like, yeah. Afterwards.
Yeah, nothing that I like. Yeah.
Yeah, Fire Emblem. Oh. So- but
Yeah.
it's good. It's coming back. At least there's
Yeah.
some sort of interaction on the like
That part.
YouTube
It
and
gets
things
people
like that. So
going.
it's good.
It's the one thing that Nintendo does good. You know, instead of having to wait once a year or twice a year for E3 and
Yeah,
you know,
Gamescom and stuff like
Eurogamer
that.
and
Yeah,
all
yeah.
these other conventions, you know, the direct was actually frequent enough to keep us going.
Yeah.
Has there been any mention of what's going to be in the direct so far, or has anyone
No.
seen anything of that?
Well,
I've not seen
I'm
anything,
guessing
so-
just variety like usual. Hopefully, like we'll get some news on Zelda.
Yeah.
Smash Ballot results.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
That's next month.
Yeah,
forgot about that.
exactly.
Well,
yeah,
the
that's
ballot
like
ends
less
next
than a month. Like about 2 weeks, I think.
The
Just-
ballot ends in next month, but I don't know when we're gonna
It's
I
third,
don't know
I
when
think.
or if we're gonna get the results because I don't know if it really matters.
Well, Sakurai must have been developing like some characters right now. We're just awaiting.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So I'm
Jason's
predicting that.
dancing around the room with joy as Isaac is announced, and
No,
Oh.
Professor Layton.
Trust me, if Isaac got announced, that's it.
Shovel Knight.
You know what? I actually believe Shovel Knight's got more chance than Professor Layton. Professor Layton does.
What?
does-
No.
No,
No,
he's
no,
not a
no,
fighter.
no.
I'm sorry. He's not a combat
No,
type
but
person.
Professor
He doesn't
Layton-
So
fight.
anyway,
He
talking
does
of Smash
puzzles.
Bros.
No.
What is he gonna do?
I
Throw a
can't
pencil
let.
at you?
I can't let this go down.
Oh.
Right. We'll save it for another time. But like,
Okay.
It's gonna be fisticuffs.
After party.
anyway, what were you saying, Jack? What were you saying?
So there was another announcement for Smash this week, wasn't there?
Yeah, great segue there.
Yeah. I'm getting good at this.
Yeah. A new stage based off of Super Mario Maker has been revealed. This is probably going to be like one of the best stages, I think, because it just looks so creative in this design. Because every time you play it, the course will change.
It builds itself.
Yeah, exactly.
This,
But you
How
start
clever
on-
is that?
this is why I actually like the stages more on the 3DS because I love the PictoChat stage because of that element.
Yeah, the
it
Picto-
always changes.
Yes, yeah.
And
Yeah,
this
it's
is
so
why
cool.
I'm gonna love the hell out of this new stage. As long as
Yeah.
there's a wide variety of different stages it creates, I'll love it to bits.
we will literally just be
No.
playing that stage all the time.
What I wanted to know, did anyone notice whether this had all 4 different Marios in it? Or like the
Yeah.
I
different
think
types?
so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think it does vary.
that's
It
super
did.
cool.
That's a brilliant thing about this.
I
think.
wonder about the
You can
music,
try and
though.
each-
The music
Hmm.
selection, though.
I think
And-
depending on the theme, I think it was just going to be like default music. For example, it would just, for instance, if
Yeah.
they were going to do like the normal Mario Brothers, the music will just be the normal Mario Brothers overworld music.
Possibly. But remember when when Hyrule Castle and Peach's Castle got released, there were new remixes for. There was a Zelda medley and a remix of Bob on Battlefield. for both stages. So we could potentially see some new music, like a Super Mario Maker medley or something.
Maybe.
I
Like
don't
the
know.
title screen or something like that kind of thing.
I just think it would just be like a
I
a
just want, like-
section of music from the game.
I just want like a whole theme from Creative Exercise, please. Like, I haven't played Mario Paint, but like that song, oh my god, so good. But I also like how this is the first brand new DLC stage, because so far we've got, well, I guess you could sort of count Miiverse, because that was a completely new one, but that was free. And I'm not counting Tatsuki Castle, is it? Because that came with Ryu. This is the first brand new stage that already has a fighter in it already from the same franchise, which I think is pretty cool.
It's always nice to have another stage, definitely.
Yeah.
So.
I'm surprised it's for both systems because usually the
Yeah.
stages are based on, the system they're on. You get the
Yeah.
stages on 3DS are
Well-
based on 3DS games. The stages on the Wii U is based on the Wii U games.
Well,
Ma-
go on.
I'm saying that Mario Maker is a Wii U game, but it's still appearing on the 3DS, which I've got no
It's such a
problems
big
with.
thing, though, Jay.
I've got
you
no
gotta
problems
remember.
with it. No.
All DLC, so far all the DLC's been for both systems apart from Miiverse,
Yeah.
obviously. So
Yeah.
I'm
Maybe-
more okay with it. It's just, it seems a bit
Maybe
Yeah.
that's hinting at a 3DS release of Mario Maker.
nah.
You never know.
No,
That's
no,
thinking
don't
too,
be like.
that's thinking too far.
That's a bit of a
Okay.
long jump.
See, this is why I'm predicting a direct before the end of the month, because that release date is on September 30th. And if you look when in the trailer, when the person is selecting the stage to go to, there's like an odd extra space, like next to the extra stage. Did you see that? There was some extra space for another stage there, so I'm feeling
Oh.
there's more to come. And obviously, with every pack of DLC, there's always been Mii Fire costumes as well, and we'll probably get our first fighter. I feel that's when we'll.
Isaac.
No.
Isaac.
Calm down.
Screw you, Elaine.
Ridley.
Oh, don't go off about Ridley, please.
Shrek,
He's not gonna
Goku.
make it. Just accept it.
Accepted.
On a serious note, they should really add Shrek.
No, don't use on a serious note and Shrek in the same sentence, please. Do not.
Seriously?
on a very serious note, Goku.
Oh no, we've already got Goku.
I know.
We've
Oh
already
my.
got Goku. We've already got him.
Indirectly, but yeah.
Yeah, but
Okay.
he's basically Goku. It's Ryu in the Goku color, and pretty much the same moves, really.
And just change the name to Goku.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna call my Ryu amiibo. Amiibo.
Anyway, speaking of Super Mario Maker, which was recently released on the 11th of September.
Awesome. Sorry.
Sure. It's had the pretty strong debut week in both the UK and Japan, because in Japan it is at the top of the charts at 138,242 sales, which is pretty impressive, really. Splatoon, which seems to be not currently its biggest, but it could be potentially a big one in Japan as well. It seems to be relatively well marketed.
Well, I'm just reading about sales in Japan. Apparently, Wii U sales altogether have doubled thanks to Mario Maker.
Yeah, like
So-
since last week. So that's actually pretty good. And also in UK, Super Mario Maker was second in the top charts. I think only losing to Metal Gear Solid 5.
I thought he was about to say Mel Gibson. I was like, what the?
Metal Gibson, oh my.
And a
Mel
number one.
Gibson.
Wait, what?
Mel
Yeah.
Gibson solid.
But I think that's like pretty impressive though, isn't it?
It's doing really well so
What?
far. Yeah.
Mario Maker, like
Oh,
getting
yeah.
second spot, yeah.
Well, no, it should have been first, but there you go.
It's
Um,
first in the Nintendo category. Okay.
well, but
Yeah.
the Nintendo category is last right now, isn't it?
Well, shut
Yeah.
up. God,
Well,
always start downing on
sadly,
everything.
like it's the best, but
I'm
sadly
not
it's
angry at
last.
Nintendo. I'm angry at Metal Gear Solid. Bloody. Ugh.
Stop.
I
You
can't
will hurt
comment.
Jack's feelings.
Yeah, shut up, Jack. Traitor.
Both are really good games.
Moving on.
Well, hold on, I'll try and find the list. Hold on, just bear with, bear with.
Bear with. Why
Bear
would you
with.
bear him?
Who's got a bear with who?
Get that bear out of here.
I know what to.
Do.
You can cut this out, by the way. I know what to call my Diddy Kong amiibo now, just because of that one video.
Zero. You could call it Zero.
Zero Kong.
Capital Z E capital R O.
What?
Yeah, because like Zero, like the
This
top player in Smash
conversation
right
is
now.
taking a face palm.
You're taking a face palm. What? Um.
Oh, Christ.
Anyway, Super Mario Maker is enjoying pretty good sales this week.
You have
We-
lost train of thought now.
Yeah.
Nintendo
Pokemon.
Club Nintendo.
Yep, go on about that, Jason. Thank you
Okay.
for saving us.
As always. Club Nintendo has released their last item, as far as I'm aware anyway, since it is a Good Boy coin. However, even
Oh, yeah.
today, as we speak, it was sold out literally within 24 hours after it was up. It was available on the Club Nintendo store, for 2,000 coins. Coins?
Oh,
Stars?
you can't be
That's
serious.
pretty cheap
Coins,
compared to
stars.
some of the other
Yeah,
ones.
we use stars.
I was like one game off.
And yeah, it was gone.
I had enough for it, but it was too late.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
Sucks.
I
apparently
use
that's
mine.
their last item, and at the end of this month, Club Nintendo will officially be no more.
I am going to have to use those 2100 stars at some point.
Well, you got a while still, I guess. You got half a month.
I hope. I know it's praying for something, but they do
Get the
one
game
more
case. The
item.
game case is awesome.
I'm not
It's
getting
not,
a
it's lots
game
of-
case.
18 game case. It is useful. It's got Zelda casings.
I don't
Well, you
want to
can-
carry around a great big case. I've only got 3 games.
I've got.
Well, you could get more games
Hold
on
on.
there as well and download those.
True.
I don't like
Then you'll have more
downloading.
games.
Anyway, so that's that piece of news.
Goodbye, Club Nintendo.
We
So
Don't go.
So-
Pokemon.
Pokemon, 2 pieces. First of all, the Pokemon Symphonic Evolution is finally making its way to UK. This is in similar style to the Zelda. The Zelda Symphonic Goddesses or something.
Yeah, it was on in London and some other places around the UK. Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, it's a big orchestra that's going to play Pokemon music.
Yes.
Are they gonna?
Yes.
Oh dear! I just thought of the best thing they could ever do, and the whole
What?
The most
crowd.
best.
It will get the whole crowd going,
What?
doing the animated theme song.
Oh my! No, they have to. They
That will
should
get
do.
the whole
Or-
crowd singing.
They would do.
The
Yeah.
Slowpoke song.
That song
The
isn't
what?
even good.
I know.
Actually, it actually isn't.
You sound so
Not
excited.
even good.
No, I was like very excited, but then Jack had to ruin it with Slowpoke. I love Slowpoke.
Sorry.
but
Sorry.
It's just a really derpy song, like on drugs or something, like getting high.
It is. It's got those.
Anyway,
big-
Anyway,
Are you going to go? Are you going to go and listen
well,
to
it's
this
20th of
Pokemon?
December, and I'm hoping to. Hold on, just take
Where is it? Where
at
is it?
time. It's at Inventum Apollo, 45 Queen Caroline Street, W6 9QH, London. on the
Ah.
20th of December. So near Christmas.
Damn it.
Doors 6-5. Oh my god!
What?
I just
What?
looked at the seats. They're
Right.
like 50 quid. Like, well, those are stalls, aren't they?
Yeah. 50 quid.
Yeah, like the cheapest is like the circle seated fan club pre-sale. God knows what that is, but that's like just under £30, right?
Right.
All right,
It's
Right.
because
yeah, and
they
that's the
know
cheapest
people
ticket.
will go.
But still,
That's the thing. That's
But
the
think
thing.
about all those street passes and stuff you'll get as
Yeah,
well.
but
You're
that's
paying for street
£50.
passes.
You sit there the entire time, street passing,
It's
not actually
not a
going
recording,
up
it's a
to the-
symphonic orchestra, for God's sakes. You got to
That's
remember
cool.
that.
It would be pretty cool.
Anyway.
Or is, well, we say orchestra rara.
Orchestra. Anyway, performances of Pokemon Symphonic Evolutions create an opportunity for fans old and new to catch, battle, and trade Pokemon from their favourite games. There'll always be cosplay and the opportunity to meet Susie, Chad, and Jaren during the after show post the signing, which I believe are like some of the organisers and such.
Will they be playing the Lavender Town music and making people go
I
crazy?
wonder, like probably.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm on
Well-
the road to the main
Doop, doop,
city.
doop, 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 doop. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Pokemon Go, 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 go.
Yes, Pokemon Go, like the only good mobile game that's gonna come out ever.
Wait, hang on, slow down. I
yes.
wouldn't put
Steady.
too much hype on it. I'm
Wow.
sorry, when I watched the trailer
Yeah.
for it, I was like, it's not going to be like that, really.
Yeah, I
The
know.
trailer
but
was amazing. To
the
be
trailer
fair,
was
the
so
amount of money,
cool though.
Yeah,
the
the
amount of money
trailer
they
was someone's
spent on the trailer.
imagination running wild.
Oh,
Until you see like the 2 seconds of actual gameplay at the end.
Mm.
So, oh,
Anyway.
this
You
is
think,
awesome!
what
and
was
it's a game
that?
just like Pong.
anyway, Pokemon Go is Pokemon's newest project, which has been partnered with Nintendo, as well as Niantic, some Inc. I
Yeah.
think. Yeah, who used to work for Google and stuff.
They're part of
Um,
Google. Yeah, they developed another
Hmm.
game similar, from what I've heard.
Yeah, I think it was like Ingress or something. I don't know.
That sounds alright. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, this is their newest project. This isn't part of Nintendo's go into the mobile industry. However, this is probably going to be probably if there's any mobile game based off a actual video game, this is probably going to be the most true to form out there. Because you could basically do all the things that you could do in the game. So you could just go around, catch Pokemon, battle, train, and stuff like that.
Basically, you go around with your phone, go to locations to find specific Pokemon in real-world locations. And from the trailer, it looked like you could go and do go and just find the Pokemon, or you can go and join your friends and go into this one area on certain points and capture them all together as a group. They actually showed Mewtwo being battled in New York City, was it, I believe?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
Yeah.
that scene was so cool. Oh my god,
The video was amazing.
the video.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't even if the
overhyped.
game is going to end up being really rubbish. That video was awesome, so
Yeah,
I think it was worth it.
But I think if they put it off right though, this could be like massive, can't it though? Because
It
like
could have a lot of potential for the Pokemon company. You could do well out of
Yeah.
it, definitely. And I
because
hear the actual head of the Pokemon company is actually working on it. If I'm
I think
correct.
so. Yeah. Yeah, like
So-
actual Pokemon officials are working on the game.
Rather than just some lackeys for some random Pokemon or random
Yeah.
mobile game, you know.
So
So
that should give like some hope to it, like in my opinion.
makes it a bit more legit, I guess.
Yeah. But you also get this Pokemon Go Plus accessory that you could put on, and it's sort of like this watch sort of thing, but it uses.
I think that hypes up people a bit more than the actual game. To be honest.
I think so. Yeah,
get a
because
little-
if it's a watch, like I would be down for
Well, you
that.
could
like,
wear it in
completely.
multiple ways. It comes like a
Exactly.
wristband watch kind of thing, or you could wear it as a like an attachable item on your clothing or wherever you want to do with it. Really. It's...
Yeah, and I think like it uses low energy Bluetooth, doesn't it?
Yes, it
and
had some
that's
sort of vibrate function on it. But
yeah,
that's all it
and
says
that's
so
to
far.
update you with events and stuff. That probably won't be good when I'm during school or something.
Yeah, that's true.
Although it
Matt,
looks
quick!
pretty
You
cool.
gotta go catch this rare Pokemon.
Exactly.
Class.
There'd be so many kids like escaping school just to go and catch a
Teacher,
Pokemon.
I've got
Well,
to
bear
go.
in mind that,
I've got
like-
to catch this Pokemon.
Oh,
I need to be excused. The
That's
life
me too.
situation.
This game would be the only reason that you would be more comfortable about going into like some haunted house or anything. Before you even own this
The
game,
first-
you would not go into this most scariest looking house. But as soon as you get this game, you'd be like, "Well, I'm going in there because I know there's a freaking Ganga in there somewhere."
Ganga.
Ganga.
Gengar,
Yeah.
shut up.
Ganga.
Do you want to make
I had
Ganga?
a good, oh, I had a good joke.
Wow.
in there.
Wow.
Oh, I am the
But,
worst at jokes.
He looks like a gangster. Shut up, yeah. He does. He stands there like a big gangster.
No,
Come on in.
He does
Interesting
not
thing-
look like a gangster.
Come on in. Put a suit on him with a
Gengar.
Tommy gun or something. Come on in.
Another interesting thing from the trailer. Did you see any of the newer Pokemon on there, or did you just see the 150?
No, I don't think so. Now that I think about it, I imagine that there will be though. There has to be, surely. Like, if they're going to do something like this, there has to be like more than just Generation 1.
From what I remember of it, there was a Caterpie, a Pikachu, Mewtwo, Taurus, possibly?
I think there was a Charizard.
a Charizard.
Yeah.
So they're all like, from the original 150 selection, really, from the video. So maybe they'll focus on them first and add more Pokemon in the future. But
Yeah, I think that would be a good way to like keep them updated and stuff. But yeah, I think that's it for the news, really. Would you say? Or I think Sam had one more piece of news.
I could talk about what we can possibly consider NX leaks.
Yeah.
I can basically read off what I found. It's saying that Project NX is not going to be a single console, but rather a system of devices like Apple iOS devices. They will pretty much, as we already know it, be developed to push one game out with little to no extra programming effort. It'll still work with Nintendo IDs, so all the old stuff like Miiverse and that'll work, and friend lists, and it can be synced across all devices. The 3DS successor part of it will work at either a 540 or 720p display. And they've only given American pricings, which is stupid, but it's like $200 to $300. And then the Wii U successor, which they're saying could possibly be early 2017, have more sort of PS4, Xbox One specs, backwards compatibility for Wii U games. But the Wii U apparently should be supported for another year after its launch, due to like the good games and software sales. And apparently there might be a package set for both devices.
it's an interesting leak.
I don't believe it. Like I
don't
think
believe it either.
I hate leaks. I don't like speculation.
Well, that's what I found.
I do like leaks because I'm thinking about them, but I don't like them when they actually turn out to be true. Or like they look too true.
The first thing that puts me off of it is there's American prices first rather than Japanese prices.
Yeah,
the thing that
Japanese prices, it would be in Japanese to you because their numbers is so much different to ours.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be able to work out what that currency is in our currency.
Yen.
Although the thing that put me off was like the first thing you said there, Sam, was that the like range of different devices and not just a console.
Well,
I've-
it's just a 2, I would assume.
The Nintendo
I don't
confirmed.
believe that at all. Like I feel that because when they were first talked about it, they said there was a dedicated gaming system. So, but they can't really do that if it's something like Apple, will they? Like, I think, like there's speculation there'll be something that combines like the DS and the Wii, isn't there? Like you'll be able to like have this controller that you'll be able to play at home, and then you could take it and then you could play it on the go or something.
Hence the easy to be able to roll out over different devices.
Right.
So that
Yeah, I
much
think-
could possibly be true.
Yeah, that part could be true, but not like.
Oh yeah, no, this is just information I found. It's not
Yeah.
something I'm jumping the gun on. But...
And the other thing, the fact that the Wii U will continue to be supported with games.
Well,
Because
they
if
do
I
that. Think about PS3. It still gets releases. It's
Well,
kind of like
no,
that
but
in a
that's-
sense.
well, I don't know
I
because
get what Sam's getting to. You know, when a new system comes out, the pre-system will still be in service for a little while, and then that will slowly get, stopped.
yeah,
Phased out,
Just
yeah.
like when the Wii, how the Wii was when the Wii U came out. You know, the Wii U came out, but we
but
still
the
had
Wii
games.
wasn't really like supported like long after the Wii U. Well, not long, but like
Yeah, that one was a
I
bit
don't
different.
recall any Wii games like being released after. Like-
Yeah, Nintendo seems to have a lot more shorter lifespan when it comes to when they move
Yeah.
from one system to another. The only thing I'm
Mm.
worried about is how short the lifespan is for our current systems.
That's a good point.
It already annoys me that they end up bringing out like a new handheld system like every 2 years. It's way too soon. It's like, can't you just, postpone
not
it and just come out with a
entirely-
whole new better console than keep bringing out a slightly better one every time?
I think the important thing that you just said about the fact that there are still PS3 games. Bear in mind that the PS4 and the Xbox One, they're not backwards compatible. Whereas the Wii U, it is
True.
Yeah.
compatible. So, I feel that well, that doesn't make any sense now. I don't
Yeah.
think so. No.
I
Well-
would say if they were gonna when the NX finally comes out, I would say the Wii U will still have at least
A
1
bit of
year
life.
extra
I
lifespan.
don't think a year.
Before
I
then.
don't think a year, but I think it may still have some life in it until it gets like cut out.
It just depends exactly what the NX is. I still don't know
Yeah.
exactly what the actual NX is, and I'm not willing to put my foot on what it is until they've actually announced it themselves.
Right.
But that's as far as I'm saying. I don't like speculation, so I'm just, yeah, I'm out of this I'm out of this subject.
I'm out.
I'm out.
Alright.
Done. Bye.
So this is the what I've really been playing section on the podcast now. For me and I think Sam as well, we've been playing Runbow.
Woo! Rambo.
I haven't touched that game yet.
It's a very good game.
I
and
really
it's-
wish there was a demo for it.
Yeah, that's
There
what
was
disappointed
this
me.
like indies at home, wasn't there? Like I managed to pick that up. Although I haven't been able to play any multiplayer because I've been trying to play. I played one match online. One match. And it was fun. It was fun, but you have to wait so long just for a match to get started. You have to wait for all 9 people to come in, and then
I
there you
think
go.
that might just have been you, because I got quite a few. But
Alright. It
it's
could be just me, but
it's a good
I don't
game.
know.
I enjoyed it
It's
immensely.
good.
I mean,
Like,
even the adventure mode itself is bloody
Oh,
good
the
fun on
event-
their own.
yeah, the adventure mode is pretty good. Although I think this is made to be like a party game, isn't it?
Oh yeah, of course it is, because there's 4 different modes as well, isn't there? There's like
Yeah.
race, like arena, King of the Hill, and then the Color Master as well.
I did watch one of the trailers that was on the eShop, because I had no idea what the hell it was about. I knew people were talking about it, and it's like, what?
The main aim of it is
Different
like
coloured people.
the two main characters are called Hugh and Val, which are like obviously color palette references. And then you can customize them with like costumes you can unlock, and then there's like secret characters that you have to do certain actions for. But the main aim of it is that you have to race to get the trophy first. But as you do, there are different colors flashing across the back, and then the platforms are different colors as well. And as that background color changes to that, the same platform color disappears, and then the other ones reappear. So it's quite hectic but fun, and you're all scrambling to try and like get there first, but obviously not die at the same time. And it's chaotic fun. It's brilliant. And then there's also is it Behemoth?
Oh, I tried that. I spent like about an hour and 7 minutes. My record.
Mine was. Oh, I think I missed it. It was like 35 minutes.
Oh, come on.
20 minutes is the thing to unlock something.
Yeah, that's why I aimed for, but I died like about 226 times or something.
I died so many times.
It's so tough, but I think that's like best part I found of it though. Really, like the single player.
Yeah.
The adventure mode is good. I'm getting through it. It's just like it feels a bit too samey sometimes. Like it's a really clever game, yeah, and it does introduce some like not key, but like some great concepts as you go on. Like you got lasers and you got
there's some good mechanics in there.
Yeah.
I quite enjoyed it.
Although it just does feel a bit samey for a game that like has 126 of them.
But it's still a good price for what it is. It's like $10.99, isn't it?
Like for a party game, yeah. By
No, I enjoyed it immensely.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
I think I could entice Jack into getting this.
I'll probably pick it up eventually. But,
Jack, guess who's the secret character?
Shovel Knight.
Yes.
Wow, he sounded just like a toddler then. Shovel Knight.
There's Shovel Knight, there's Gunvolt, there's there's all sorts. There's stuff like some Mexican wrestlers. There's like there's all sorts. I'll let people find out.
Guacamole.
Yeah, Guacamole. Yeah, Juan. One. I think other than that, I've been slowly getting through Xenoblade Chronicles 3D.
I've been slacking so hard on that. I haven't played
just
it for the last few weeks.
It's just that it's such a long game, and even though I'm loving the story and stuff, like, there's a point where you go, I just want this to be over. Don't you feel... I felt that way for sometimes, I don't know why.
I have felt a bit sluggish through the game at a couple of points. I'm just like, I just want to get to the next bit, because I'm getting bored of this bit, and...
But there are a lot of bits.
I've only got about... I don't know, I've reached level 33... and I've clocked about 20 hours on there, and yeah, it's been like that for the last few weeks, because I don't know, I haven't had the motivation of trying to get back into it again for some reason. I don't know what
and that just makes me worried for Xenoblade Chronicles X, to be honest. Because that's a Wii U game, I won't be able to bring it with me. So that's going to be like
it does
a real...
look very good though.
It does look pretty. Although like I like the concept of the original more because of the whole like Monado thing and the two Titans and stuff like that. I'll probably be getting it for Christmas. Anyway, Jason and Jack, what have you two been playing?
A new release, which we didn't actually mention in the news for some reason.
Well, there was a slight mention of it.
Slight mention, but yeah, Mario Maker came out.
Super Mario Maker!
So much
fun.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
I have yet to get it.
Zing.
Yeah.
I haven't stopped playing it for like the last 3-4 days.
So here's a question
It's
for all
just
of you, okay? I know, Matt, you haven't. Well, okay, you did play it, but
I have
you
played
haven't
it.
played your very own copy.
Yeah.
So here's a question for all of you. This even
Shoot.
implies you, Matt. Are you a builder or a player?
I think I'd be more of a player than a builder.
I'm more of a player
Yeah.
myself.
I'm a bit both at the moment, although I think I just need to get into using all the elements now to build more stages.
I
So
mean,
we're nearly all on the
quite
same boat then.
simple.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's quite simple to make levels and put stuff together. It's in a like tutorial sort of way. It sort of teaches you how to do it, and it's very much trial and error. But I think I've just had more fun trying out everyone else's levels that they keep sending to me.
Yeah.
And
Rose F. Death.
once you when they're really Rose of Death Sentence is a great level. He basically made it so there was a whole lava pit at the bottom, and then there's a row of 5 Koopas, and they're all flying in the air, and you've got to literally bounce from each one to go over this lava to reach the first part of the level. Really, it's impossible. So
Well, it's
I'll
not
link that.
impossible because if it was impossible, it wouldn't be uploaded in the first place.
Yeah, well, he's obviously done it. Yeah, this is the thing with it, because you've got to beat your own level to upload it into the online mode.
All
So
levels are possible one way or another.
The ones online.
Yeah, that's what I mean. The ones being uploaded, they are all possible because you can't upload it until you complete it yourself.
We played Jaden's level, didn't we? Jaden Gale?
yes, from Street Pass Southampton group. He's come to a few events and stuff. But yeah, he sent us a level to beat, and
we did beat it, didn't we? Although it took us a good few tries.
I mean, a lot of the time when you're playing the levels, you just overlook things. And one of the new things in Super Mario Maker is you can wear shells as helmets. And it sort of blocks anything moving from above you. So, for instance, Hammer Bros hammers, if they try to hit you on the head, they'll just deflect off when you're wearing the shell. So you can use that as a new mechanic in the game to try and work out other enemies that hit you from above that you're protected from.
And the spikes, the spinies actually like attack enemies when you wear that one as a helmet, which is a very interesting one.
But all round, it's a brilliant game. You can spend hours on it just creating one of the most horrible levels for one of your friends to try and beat, and it's like, ugh. But when you finally beat it, it's amazing. You get that feeling of like, yeah, let's take that kind of thing. But it is kind of annoying when you can't beat a level and you get stuck on it for ages. You can get a bit salty. I have got a bit salty about it, I must admit.
I can probably mention one. I played Ross O'Donovan from Game Grumps' level, Spring Companion. I hate that level. It's so difficult. I was like, you start getting into a rhythm. You're like, right, do this bit, get this bit, and then you get to that bit you're stuck on. You're like, oh my god, I hate this so much.
I just hate springboard jumping. I can't.
Yeah, you'll hate.
I can springboard jump, but a lot of the time it's just so unpredictable.
These ones are flying, Jay, so it's even worse.
You can experiment with all sorts of different enemies. So you can put enemies on top of other enemies. You can use
there's so much combinations.
Bowser
It's insane.
and mini Bowsers. You can put wings on any item, so you can put on like a mushroom or
giant wing chain chomps being fired out of a cannon. That was like the most lethal thing I ever did.
Yeah. You can use like with every enemy. Well, most enemies in the game. There's one main. How they normally are, but if you shake it on the actual gamepad, it gives you another option of them. So, for instance, if you use a blooper, you'll just get a normal blooper if you put him on the underwater stage. But if you shake him, you'll get a trail of bloopers behind him, like all the little bloopers kind of thing. So each enemy has got something like that that has got a different way of using a mechanic in the game. So it's very, very clever. But there's also the fact that there's trial and error to try and beat the level before you upload it. So you can't go too heavy with it unless you know what you're doing.
That awkward moment when you can't upload your own level because you can't beat it yourself.
That's
a
I was pretty
horrible
annoyed
feeling.
actually. Bit of a story with. I pre-ordered it from Nintendo, and I didn't get my game till the Friday, the actual release date, and a lot of people got it on the Thursday or the Wednesday, which was really annoying because I went into game on a Thursday and they had it on the shelves a day early. And I was like, oh come on, if we played it a day early, but we actually played Mario Maker over the last weekend at a special event in London, and we got to meet the voice of Mario. Charles Martinet. He was brilliant. He signed sort of stuff for us. He was doing voices all day, wasn't he, Jay? He was sort of.
Oh yeah, every 2 seconds he'll do the Mario voice or some type of one of the voices that he does, like Wario or something. Every 2 seconds, he was loving it.
He was doing videos for people, taking photos. He didn't say no to anything. He was really happy to do it, and he was a real nice guy, and really nice to meet him. It was brilliant. We got lots of hands-on with Mario Maker during the event, and lots of people were trying. Lots of people from all the Street Class groups as well. So it was good to meet a lot of people there. Shout outs to like Marty, who we did a quiz with. Marty from the Street Class UK podcast. Yeah, but overall it was a really good event.
And what was that? What was our team name, Jack?
Our team name was Sutton Set, because Marty's from the Somerset Street Class group and we're from Southampton, so we just put them both together and come up with Sutton Set. So
such an awesome name.
But James has been playing the last couple of weeks. James from Nintendo UK. He was playing the game 2-3 weeks before. He was been making levels for everyone to try straight when it comes on, and he's had live streams with lots of people who come on, like the Platonic games.
Yeah, Platonic.
Platonic, the ones that are making
Ukulele.
The new band, Ukulele, the new Banjo-Kazooie sort of game. But they gave some of his levels a go, and I think they struggled with a couple of them, but then they made their own levels, and they're proving quite difficult to beat. So they're worth trying if you can get hold of them. But it's pretty good. It's been really good all round. I mean, it's better than I expected. Definitely, I was a little bit worried it wouldn't go the full distance for a while. I think people get bored of it, but I think because you unlock items slowly one by one, rather than you get everything straight away, it does sort of help you teach you the game and get you more involved in there. So
yeah, each slow release helps you understand a mechanic and the new items that you get, and obviously the new themes and things that you get as well.
But yeah, I just want like a big thank you to James for putting the event on. It was nice. Thanks to everyone we met there. There's so many of the Street Pass groups. I can't mention all of them.
I spent my entire time Street Passing.
I'm trying to think
never had so many Street Passes.
Because we met Street Pass Somerset. You go to, Matt, a few times, don't you? To
Southend, yeah.
You said, yeah. So you've been there a few times, and we met North Wales or Somerset with Marty. London, East Midlands, and loads of others there. So, nice to see you all, and I'm sure we'll see you all again soon. So.
I love how you didn't mention Portsmouth.
Yeah, but we always see Portsmouth. They're down the road.
Or Basingstoke.
Mention everyone else, but not Portsmouth. Nah,
yeah, but those two,
they don't get a mention. It's fine.
But
sorry, guys.
Sorry, my bad.
Nah, don't
So yeah,
worry.
you've not picked up
Only
Mario
going to be
Maker yet, have
Richard that's
you?
going to burn us later. So
Yeah, probably. You haven't picked up Mario Maker yet, have you, Matt?
No, well, I'm just waiting for my birthday. Sadly.
Oh. It's nearly here. So don't worry, you'll get it. You'll love it. And we can make loads of levels for you to try. Get really ragey
yeah,
about.
I'm gonna need to do. I really need to start level making because I've only made one level. That was my very first level I ever made. I actually got one of the delivery batches of content, so I kind of used some of that in my level as well. And quite surprisingly, because you can actually see the stats on each level that you make of other people, you can actually see, how many people have played it and how many people have succeeded in it. There's quite a lot of people that actually failed my level, which is it's like, how did you fail that?
Yeah.
But
I think that is quite a good thing, and it makes you want to make more challenging levels for people to try. So,
yeah,
current time, Jay, you've got 59 people who've played your level. So
yeah,
that's pretty cool. It gives you like the amount of people who played it, but it also gives you the amount of attempts they've had.
oh yeah.
So on Jay's My First Stage, Yes It's Bad level, he's had 30 people complete the level and 188 attempts. So only 15% have actually completed it. Noobs.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh.
But we'll add some level codes to the description in YouTube and iTunes as well, I presume.
Yeah, you can find mine
And
on there.
probably all
Why
over our
not?
Twitter, Facebook pages. So
Indeed.
if you do want to try any of the excellent levels that we've been sent, I'll ping them across to you and you can try them. All you need is like the little level code that you find in the ID of each map. So yeah, really easy. I think the only flaw with it I've found so far, Mario Maker, is you've got to sort of add your friends again. So
the follow option.
yeah, so you've got to you can't go onto your friends list and say I want to play his level. You've actually got to find their code or their user on Mario Maker before you can play their levels. So it's a little bit of a problem there, but it's not too hard to find them after you've got the numbers. But
It's something
if you've got a lot of friends on
can
your
be
list,
patched, so it's fine.
yeah.
It's actually a lot
Yeah.
easier when you've already got one person, and if you all know each other, chances are that one person that you followed, they are already following like other people that you know. So if you just go on their one and then go through their recent courses, you can do it through that as well. So there's many different ways how you can go around finding other people. But I get what you mean. It should be a lot more simpler by just doing it from the friends list. But it's not too much of a biggie, really. I mean, when it comes to pet peeve flaws, I've had a few. The one is Super Mario Wii U theme. Some of the are okay. Just take it with a pinch of salt, right? Hence, I said pet peeve flaws. It's a pet peeve thing. It's nothing major.
You can't
It's
say that
very,
fast.
very minor. No, I can't say it when I'm drunk either. With soda. Soda? No. See, this is what you do. Okay. As I was saying, Mario Wii U theme. The frame rate on can be kind of an eyesore at times, especially when there's like loads of monsters on the screen. The frame rate can drop, and it can be a bit of an eyesore. Jack has agreed with me on that one, so I'm not alone.
Only on the Wii U Mario stages.
Yeah,
Not all the others seem to play fine.
Yeah,
it's
that's
really
fine. Wii U is
strange.
just a little bit. But it's very, very easy to ignore. My second problem I had was when I was playing for a level. Correct me if I'm wrong. In original Super Mario World, you used to be able to spin jump off of boos.
Yeah, you could.
You can't do it on Mario Maker for some reason.
OP, isn't it? You can't jump on ghosts. It's weird.
Like spin jump.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
we are
so
talking about a fantasy world, Jack.
it's a ghost.
But in the original game, in the original Super Nintendo game, you can spin jump off ghosts, which made ghost houses far
Yeah.
easier to get through. Now you can't. You just die when you land on them. It's like, oh, okay.
But
That was
it
really
does
sad.
use a lot of creativity. The fact that you can use boos and put enemies on top of them and things like that, just to
Have
let
you
them
tried
fly
shaking a
about.
boo? It's terrifying.
No, I've not done that
Oh,
yet.
do it. Seriously, get a boo, shake it,
I don't think
put
I've
wing.
unlocked boos yet. Now I think about it, I'll just have a look.
It should come in the Ghost House package.
Oh,
I've only
so
just
much
unlocked the
fun.
underwater stages,
Oh,
so
then you ain't got it yet. But no, seriously, when you do get boos, shake it, put wings on it, give it a mushroom, stick it in a cannon. It becomes one of the bloody lethal weapons on the game.
wow. Oh, I'll have a look at that then. There has been lots of Easter eggs actually. I've sort of found. I don't want to spoil any for anyone, but
Mm.
I know a
there
couple
seems
which
to be.
I can say without spoiling as such. I.e., I can tell you what you can do and something will happen.
Go for it.
Go on, do it.
Right,
Do
the first
it.
one is playing Mario 10 Mario Challenge, I think it's called.
Mm.
Play that a few times until something happens. Just keep going through the 10 Mario Challenge until something happens. That's all I'm saying. Something else will happen. You will unlock something, sorry.
10 Mario challenge
It
being
is very worth it.
play through 8 stages with 10 lives. Basically, is what that means. So
Yeah.
yeah,
You'll see it when you're on the game. If for those who have already
There's-
played it, you know exactly what I mean.
It actually prompts you to keep going back and playing it anyway, so
yes,
Yeah.
it's not
You only
super
have to go
secret,
through it a
but
few times, but when you do it enough times, you will be prompted that you have done something spectacular.
there's
The second thing is I don't know how to describe this because I don't know how well people are. Well, yeah, trying to word it out right. I can't even word it out right. I don't know how well people know about enemy names, but I'll describe this as best as I can. There is I'd say there is a Easter egg mini game you can unlock, and there's 3 ways of doing it. And I'm going to say the most easiest way because the other 2 ways is just stupid. When you unlock, I believe, the Super Mario 3 patch. Do you remember which one you unlocked first, Sam? Is it 3 or World that you unlock first?
I think it's 3 first, then it's
Oh, okay.
World.
Okay, well, I'm
It
lost
is
then.
3 and then World, yeah.
Okay, I'm lost then. But okay, as you're unlocking everything, or your new content comes out, you will eventually be able to unlock these enemies called munchers. Sorry, which they look like little black flowers, and I like to call them clappers because they look like little black plants clapping. Grab one of them and shake it, and then you'll see little purple puff smoke coming out of it. As at first you'll see this is not doing anything. Keep doing it, and then you'll find out what happens. Just keep doing it. Something will happen.
secret.
Honest.
Secret.
Secrets.
And I think
There's one I wanted to
yeah,
mention, which I've
I'll let you
only
do it
found out
'cause
once so far,
Uh-huh.
and I was playing one of the levels. One of my friends sent me, and I fell down a hole and died. And I was thinking, oh okay, I died. Let's play the next life. But it sort of carried on going. Like you hear Mario's voice keep going down as if he's going down to a big hole, and all of a sudden he drops. You hear him land, then go through a door, and then all of a sudden you just get this whisper going, Super Mario Maker. And I was like, what the hell is going on? Like, it's just really weird. So,
It's so
I'm
abnormal.
trying to find some more like that, but apparently there's a lot of death animation ones in there, so we'll have to try and see if we can find any more. But
I think I've had a couple actually, and this is
yeah,
without the sound effects thing that you can do in the actual creative mode.
no, it's completely separate. It's without the sound effects.
Yeah, because it's not within the sound effects menu. I think I've heard one where when you fall off, when you fall down, you instead of you just having the theme, the short theme song, you actually have like a falling sound, like a bomb falling, like a whistle sound. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had that at one point. I was like, what? But I could not find it amongst the sound effects menu.
How odd.
Ah.
But the best one I can actually put with the sound effects menu is the one where it just crashes. So I put it along the bottom where the hole is, so every time you fall off, it makes a big crash sound. It's awesome. But
yeah, we
yeah,
thoroughly enjoying the game. I'd say it's
you'll love
it's
it,
really
Matt.
good.
Trust me, you'll be
Yeah, I know
glued
I'll
to
love
it.
it. It's just like I just feel a bit left out because almost everyone on Twitter I follow
Oh man,
are posting
I feel really bad for
codes,
you.
and
That's
it's
so
like
good.
I'm gonna miss these stuff though.
That's the awesome thing about this
But the
game. It just
anticipation of it,
explodes
Yeah.
once you get it,
everywhere. It's all over Twitter,
yeah.
all over Facebook, all over the media,
Yeah, it's
everywhere.
like a
Everyone
very
posting
like
levels.
community-based thing, isn't it? And I think that's the
Definitely.
cool thing. I think we saw that most at like the Nintendo World Championships anyway. I feel that was like a very important like part to show off. Maybe
Yeah,
in a way.
definitely. It got people hyped for it. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Because it showed that like you could have fun creating courses and then seeing other people play your courses, but also other people's reaction to the course going through. Sorry, I think my phone's broke a bit there.
Right.
So here's a little small question before we move on to the next segment.
Right.
What do you think about DLC? Do you think they will do any DLC for this game?
It's possible. I'm not too confident. Not paid. I think paid would be alright, but
What I did
any
notice,
DLC at all? I mean, do you think they will add more features, more stuff to add on to the creative mode?
I
would
think
be
they will.
nice.
'Cause if you look at the notifications section, there's a bit for your own notifications and a news section. So within the news section, I presume they're going to add more content or ask how things are going through the news. I don't know, but it probably would do. But I don't know how much they could add. That's the only thing.
I'm
There's
just
got to be
annoyed.
other
more to the game.
enemies.
There's loads of other enemies they haven't added. You know, for one, my favourite is charging sharks for Super Mario World. I can't believe that's not been put in. They're not anywhere in there. Pokies are not in there.
Of course, yeah,
the
Pokies,
tall yellow
Cactus
cacti
thing.
thing.
fuzzies aren't in
Shy
there.
Guys.
Oh,
Super
Shy
Mario
Guys.
2.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know. That was Shy Guys was only appeared in Super Mario 2.
yeah, and Yoshi's
So they could add that
Island.
as another
Maybe.
add-on.
I
That's
mean,
I
you
wouldn't
know,
mind it though. That'd
there
be
is a
pretty
Shy
cool.
Guy amiibo character which you can unlock. So,
Yeah.
We shouldn't say amiibo. It's really just more costume, isn't
yeah,
it?
but when I say that, people know what I mean. I don't know
Yeah.
what to call them, to be honest. Most
They're
of them
just
are amiibo.
costumes. That's what they're called. But
I still haven't
Yeah.
opened Greninja. I still need to open that.
Jack,
try out.
open the bloody Greninja.
I can't. He looks too good.
Look, I'll just say now.
Okay.
I'll just say now. You can unlock all costumes without a single amiibo.
Jason, shh. You shouldn't have
That's
told
not a
him
spoiler.
that.
No,
No, not
just
to
saying.
spoil it. I meant don't tell Jack. The bloody
He already
surprise.
knows.
I did know this.
Because he already knew I've already got Mewtwo and what, and I'm not even out yet.
I think with that ends this section, doesn't it? Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Really enjoyed the game.
Way
And,
too long.
Get it if you haven't already. If you don't,
Get
then
it.
you're
Yeah.
missing
Oh, yeah.
out loads.
Get it.
Get
Right.
it.
So this is our discussion portion of the podcast now. We are talking about Mario since it is his 30th anniversary after all. Does anyone want to start us off with their favourite Mario memory?
Sam, go first because
Yes.
you always like last. So go first.
Okay, that's fine.
No pressure.
Well, the first Mario game I got was Super Mario Brothers on the NES. My dad got it for me when I was like 3 years old. It was really good fun. I like, we had Nintendo magazine that we got, and it told you like little secrets and stuff. Why are you laughing?
I know, it was just like a cool thing, like that kind of laugh. Not like ha 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 ha. No, it's like more...
this was like way before the internet. It sounds
Yeah.
really old of me, but
I
it's
used
like,
to have loads of cheap books. They were awesome.
yeah.
They used to always come with like magazines and
This
yeah.
book was awesome. You used to get stickers and you could complete the pictures and it was amazing. I loved it.
Oh,
And
that
obviously
would be awesome, yeah.
it was amazing. And it used to show you like with Super Mario Brothers 3, it was like you had the little card game and
Oh,
like
yeah.
it would show you different sets so you could like figure it out and it just helped you in game and it was brilliant. But Super Mario Brothers, like when you first find out about the warp pipes to the other worlds and you were like, oh, you could skip that whole level, and it was amazing. Loved it. It's one of my biggest memories. It's just what started me off on the road to Mario.
I'll go next because my first. Well, I had the NES Mario like Sam had there, but I always enjoyed Super Mario Bros. 3 a lot more because it's just the quality difference between the two games is so much better. You know, it's just.
I think it had a lot more variety. It really expanded it, didn't it?
Yeah.
In terms of content in the game and like the way the actual pixels look better.
Again, it was all the secrets as well, and finding those like warp whistles. And
when I first got told about finding the warp whistles, I didn't have a clue what they were going on about. I was like, well, what?
I did. I was like, oh my god.
Now, if I play the game, I can't. I always like use the whistles because I could get to the end really quickly. But it's annoying because then it makes you miss the worlds in between. And some of them are in Super Mario Bros. 3 are so brilliant.
I always
like
have
the underwater worlds and yeah. But like the underwater world and the desert level in the second world are two of my favourite whole worlds in Mario games.
I think the three iconic power-ups for that are Tanuki suit, Frog suit, and Hammer Brothers suit. Definitely.
Don't forget the boot.
Oh yeah, the boot as well.
Oh, the boot. The boot
awesome.
is also in Super Mario.
But that wasn't something you could carry in your inventory box. It was a real shame. But
it was only in 2 levels as well.
2 or 3, yeah.
Yeah. But I just the things they've added in that game, including like the Koopalings as well as bosses, and they've now gone into most of the Mario games going forward, including Mario Kart. But it's just a real nice game, and there's so many like little Easter eggs and little things you wouldn't have thought of doing. Like for instance, trying to beat a boss level as a frog suit Mario, you get if you beat the boss and go back to the king after you beat him, he gives you a different message. If you're the frog or the Tanuki.
Yeah, he's like, you've been transformed. Oh, let me return you to your original form.
Yeah, he tries to turn you back. He's like, no, I like the frog. So, yeah, I mean, Super Mario Bros. 3 has always been my favourite Mario game, and that's where I sort of really got involved into it. So, really good.
Who's next?
For me, my favourite Mario game has always been Super Mario World to this day. Many different reasons actually. I mean, I wasn't old enough to have. Okay, I won't say I wasn't old enough to have an NES. It's not like I wasn't allowed it because I was too young or something. I just mean I never owned an NES, so I didn't really get to experience that era really. So my first Mario game technically was Super Mario World for the Super Nintendo. with Super Mario Bros. 3 being my third. However, no, that didn't make sense. With Super Mario 3 being my second, sorry. However, this wasn't the NES game. I had it on the Super Nintendo on Super Mario All-Star, which featured 1, 2, 3, and Lost Levels, but they were all done up to be made prettier. So it was a bit of a cringe when I started playing Mario 3 on the NES, and I was like, wow, this looks horrible because yeah, you can see everything loading on the side of the screens. It was a bit of an eyesore, but that's just me because like I said, I'd never played an NES. But yeah, Super Mario World, I played religiously when I was little. I used to play it along with my sister. Because it has a turn-based cooperative mode on it, and I just like the whole control system on it. I mean, you know, I like how much use you can get out of the spin jumps. I like all the wide variety of. I believe Super Mario World has got one of the most variety of monsters in it than other games. Don't quote me on that, but that's just how I feel about it.
Alright.
I think it has much wider variety. But for me, it just feels like a more the most solid Mario game that I've played, even more than the most recent ones like the Wii U version and stuff.
Question: did you feel that in doing Super Mario World first and then going back to the other ones, like, did you feel a bit like out of you're so used to these mechanics in Super Mario World, and then you go back and then it's all just like these more simple set ones?
Obviously I bought these old games on the Virtual Console on the Wii. When I started playing them, I think it was Super Mario Brothers, the first one I played. I didn't feel out of place on it at all. I actually got to grips with that pretty quick because it was just, you know, it's really basic.
Yeah.
And I didn't actually have a game to compare it to. You know, like I was saying with Super Mario Bros. 3, I started off playing that on Super Nintendo after where it got revamped. You know, it does look so much better on that than it did on the original NES. But it didn't throw me off too much because going back to a game that's more simpler is much easier than going forward to a game that has got all new mechanics. It's much harder to get to grips with, which is one of the reasons why I don't really get used to, you know, Mario Wii U and stuff, because I don't actually like the new mechanics. I don't like the wall jumping. And I don't like this weird twirly thing you can do now in the air. Not the spin jump, but it's like you jump and then you just do a little quick twirl just to get that little inch of air.
Oh yeah.
That's just like, what is the point of
Air
that?
spin.
But you know, stuff like that. But I was never thrown off when I was playing old systems. I still thoroughly enjoy playing older games. It's just when it comes to Super Mario 3. I would much rather play the revamped version, the Super Nintendo version of it, just because it's just a lot more cleaner, and I did feel like the controls was more solid.
Okay.
But
There's two things I like with Super Mario World. One's Yoshi,
Oh yeah.
and the other is the Cape Feather.
Okay, with the Yoshi, I have to ask this, right? With the Yoshi, what do you like more about the Yoshi, right? Do you like him more
It's just Yoshi,
because
isn't it? Everyone
I
likes Yoshi.
like the blue Yoshi. The fact you could just eat any shell and then fly, I was like, oh, that's so awesome.
Okay, so I've just yeah, I now feel like the most evilest person here now. Because the only good juice I got out of Yoshi was just getting that extra jump off him.
Oh no!
You murdered him.
Jason, that's evil. All Yoshi fans are now aiming.
Pure evil.
They're evil at you.
Hey, there's loads of them. They're not extinct or anything. It's just so much more help. It's like, oh, I need to get up there. Bye, Yoshi.
Poor
Right.
guy.
Matthew,
But the cape feather's so cheeky as well, so...
Yeah.
When you can
you're
break like
last to go.
50% of the levels with a cape. Yeah, okay. I
Yes.
didn't do that.
So, since I wasn't even born around the time of the NES or the SNES, so I'm more of a kid of like the DS Wii era, or at least that's when I came into Nintendo.
Hmm.
At least, my first game was New Super Mario Bros. For the DS, and I can't remember why I loved it so much. I just really liked the gameplay. I guess I just never saw anything like it, and ever since then I've always been big on Mario, really. And when I would play the older ones on Virtual Console, like Mario World, which I may go back to, and Super Mario Bros. 3, and the original Super Mario Bros., I always find it weird, because I've adapted to this new style of play. Like, everything feels like a bit less slippery, in a way. Feels a bit more flowy in a way. You've got the wall jump things. You've got the star coins and stuff. But I think like I could always rely on a Mario game to like be good fun. And
Oh,
still
there's
be
no doubt about
challenging.
that.
Well, apart from Mario Bros. 2, like New Super Mario Bros. 2, like with all the
Really?
coins and stuff. Yeah, but
I never
even
played-
with like New Super Mario
That's
Bros.
one
2,
I've not played, I'll have to admit.
right? Yeah, you're right on that. You're right on that. You didn't miss much.
Oh, okay.
It's an okay game, but I still prefer the first one. The only reason why I like it is because it is a 3DS game.
Right.
But the only thing I was disappointed about it was that it didn't have the mini games which the first one had. The mini games were
Oh
awesome.
yeah, that's the other thing as well. Like all the mini games, and I'd always play the versus mode with my sister. When you had to try and grab the stars, like we would always play that, and we would be so competitive about it. I would always win naturally. But it was just so fun. And I don't know why. Like I think Mario was like the reason why I started to go into Nintendo. I feel like because I think around about the same time I got into Pokemon, and then when I got into secondary school, I started getting into more franchises like Zelda and Kirby and stuff. And so I think like Mario's like pretty important because I didn't start with Mario. Like I was my dad had an Xbox, so I was playing on the Xbox, and I was I remember playing Sonic Heroes, and yeah, but like
Sonic Heroes.
Shut up.
Sonic Heroes. But
Enough of
yeah,
that.
so the current Mario games, like there's always like something special to me. Like they're still fun. I think that's the most important thing you could say about Mario, though, because you got to always rely on Mario games to like be fun. You know. But like, and the other thing though is that like, I don't think there will ever be like another like fictional character other than like Mickey Mouse or something that will like be on par with Mario in terms of like recognitions and stuff. And Pac-Man probably, but like, if you look at all the current like big games now, they don't really have like a defined character, do they? Like if you look at GTA, like sure you have like 3 main guys, but they're not really like iconic though, are they? Then you look at Call of Duty, like none there and stuff like that. But then you look at Mario and he's instantly recognizable, isn't he?
Yeah.
And I feel that's sort of the magic that Mario has in a way.
Yeah,
Everybody
I mean,
biggest character in
everybody
games,
can understand like
not
his
the best
gameplay.
example, but like I wore my new Super Mario Bros. 30th anniversary T-shirt. My mum goes, "Oh, that's a nice Mario T-shirt." I was like, for someone who doesn't play games, she instantly knew who it was.
Exactly.
So, fair play to her. That was amazing.
Oh, is that the yellow one or the
yellow one?
Yellow one. Okay.
Yeah.
So, because there is a black one of the 30th anniversary one that's appeared on the Nintendo store. Looks really nice. I ordered it. It came through the other day. It looks really nice. And
oh yeah, you showed me that.
I got my 3rd badge. I was like, really? I'm collecting these 30th anniversary badges. I keep getting it with everything I buy.
Sure.
Yeah, but like Mario saw being everything because like Rose of Death, so shout out to him. He mentioned that the first time he saw Mario was through Punch Out when he was the referee,
Oh, yeah, of
wasn't he?
course, yeah.
Oh yeah.
But like even though like people say, oh yeah, Mario doesn't really have a personality though. Like Luigi has far more personality, and to be honest, that's why I do prefer Luigi than Mario.
Yeah.
But I find it.
Mario's really a courageous character who goes
Yeah.
out and saves the princess or whoever's in trouble.
I
And
just
like
find it.
pasta and ravioli. And
I just
spaghetti.
find it impossible not to like Mario. Like I really like as a character.
It's because he's upbeat. That's the thing. He's
Exactly.
always upbeat.
That's probably like, the best thing about him, though, isn't it?
Even when he's angry, he's upbeat.
Yeah. um.
You stole my princess, Peach. I'm gonna get you now. Woohoo!
But wait, I think probably my favorite side series, like or spin-off rather, Mario Kart has been the most memorable because whenever people come around, like it's always Mario Kart.
So, like, I think for some it might be Mario Tennis, like playing tennis.
Maybe, yeah.
Who's
A big
looking forward to the
Oh.
Mario Tennis coming out? on the
Come
Wii?
on.
Ultra
Well,
Smash, no.
well, we
There's
need
only
to see
one
more
game.
information. We need to see more information. Anyway,
It's not Shovel Knight, Jack.
Mario is missing, surely.
oh, yeah,
On the SNES.
surely, yeah.
No.
Wait, no, aren't you forgetting about Hotel Mario? Surely.
Hotel Mario, yeah, absolutely.
That's
Hey.
even
Best game.
worse.
Best game ever.
What about the unreleased Mario's Wacky World?
Wacky
I'm
World.
sure that's
No,
amazing as well.
Well, it is wacky, so
The only Wacky World I know is a ROM hack, which I wouldn't promote if I was you, because it's not really legal.
yeah. But I've always liked the Mario and Luigi series. It's just like one of the most defining games I find really because it's always so comical, but yeah, it's still fun to play. It still offers that difficulty.
Yeah,
So
they're always fun to play, definitely.
yeah, like most Mario games are always fun to play, aren't they? Really.
Mm. I mean, whether it's multiplayer ones like Mario Kart and Mario Party with friends, or if it's just Mario Bros on your own, I think it's in all sorts of ways. It's just fun. It's just really enjoyable. I just wish there was more games like it.
What about 3D Mario's though? Like to be honest, one of my favourite has to be Super Mario 3D World.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest, I just can't find like a great reason to hate like anything on the 3D Mario games. Like to be honest,
I like Galaxy better. I don't know why.
Well, yeah, fair enough.
I really enjoyed that. It was a sense of awe and excitement as you got through each level, and the music. You know,
the music is like brilliant.
The music's amazing.
really made set the the pace for it and everything.
Um.
I think we've
more or less done it.
hit a
Anyway,
point now.
Well, in terms of 3D games, Mario 64. Always,
Yeah, I was about to
always
say
loved that.
I think I have to agree with you on that one.
But then when like Sunshine and Galaxy come out, they just blew it out the water, basically.
Yeah.
Sheer size of them. I really did like that Sunshine as a whole game. And
Yeah, definitely.
Just the
I really like
character in it.
Sunshine. I just didn't like how they kind of endorsed the whole flood pump thing into later games. Well, okay, they didn't really endorse later games. It became a thing in like Smash and stuff, and it was just really annoying. You know, it should just stayed in Sunshine. But I'd be quite happy to see a Mario Sunshine 2 if they ever decide to do it.
I think it's unlikely, but you never know.
You never know, but it would be nice.
In terms of the new Super Mario Bros. And things like that on like Wii U and the Cat Mario stuff, and it's.
I still love them. Like, there's just something
I'm not.
like.
Yeah.
With Super Mario 3D World on the Wii U, I've only enjoyed it when I played it with friends. I don't like playing it on my own because I feel like I'm missing a huge aspect of this game. You know, because it is built to be played
Yeah.
with more
Until
than
we
one person.
played it and we all got angry at each other.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it was more the fact that everyone got angry with me because I kept shuffling the characters.
Oh.
No, I think we're just getting aggravated with each other.
No,
That
but
was...
like my friend, no, the Plessy levels. Like Plessy, I think playing that on my, oh my god, that is the worst. But it's like the good kind of worst, like friendly banter.
No, left, right, left.
No,
jump!
like I'll be telling them to do it, and then my friend he'll purposely just go and fall off. But it's
Well,
fun.
that moment
though.
when you go in the bubble and kill your whole team off is just like the worst, and some of them as well.
It's just
You're like, no.
It's just something like fun. I feel about Mario. So in short, we all like Mario. Mario is awesome. I'm not too worried about Mario's future. Yeah, he's to 50.
Here's to another 30 years. I think we'll be fine. I'm not worried.
So I think with that, any final thoughts, Jason and Sam? Or?
Mario's awesome.
Yep, Mario forever.
And I think that with
Luigi. Sorry, Luigi. Luigi's
well,
awesome
like
as well.
the whole universe is awesome.
Mario.
Well, no, not really. Peach can go die.
What? Can't say that to the princess.
No one likes Peach. I'm sorry.
I don't mind Peach.
Oh really? I think someone's got a secret admirer.
Okay, sure. Anyway, so I think with that wraps up for this section. So we go into our final section.
Oh yeah, Mario time!
So this is the final section now. This is a shout out section. First of all, shout outs to Artsy Omni and the rest of the Smashified crew. They are currently releasing their speed drawings. Well, not speed drawings, but their paintings for the cover of the next Nintendo Force magazine in America, which is entirely dedicated to Iwata. They've done a lot of sections so far. They've done a section on Pokemon, Kirby, Smash Bros, and I think the one that just went up was on Earthbound. The music is great. It's like the Smash 5 series, although like Iwata's in all of them, and each section is something to do with him and the game he worked on. So it's like a really cool project, a really cool tribute to the man. So I think they get my shout out. I think that's my only shout outs, really. Anyway, the others, shout outs, please.
Wow. I just wanted to give a shout out to everyone that sent me a Mario Maker level this week.
Yeah.
And there's just so many people that were nice enough to share their horrible levels with me. And I beat a lot of them, so...
Way to show your gratitude, Jack.
Well, yeah, I mean it in the nicest way, of course.
Thank you for your absolute hair-ripping experiences.
Shout out, let's do a main one for Marty.
You've aged me by 100
Marty from Street Pass UK.
Jack.
Yes, that's very true. A shout out for Marty from Street Pass UK podcast for being okay at a quiz with us, and she did a little video. She did a little video of a vlog during the event, which you can check out on her YouTube channel, which is Virtual Accomplishment. She's also done 2 Mario Maker levels, which are blatant copies of the Game Boy games. But they're so good that they've done really well. It's like every single aspect of where the Goombas are and everything in the Game Boy game, Super Mario Land, she's put into Super Mario Maker. So that's worth checking out. Rose of Death has kindly shared one of his horrible levels, as we mentioned earlier. So thank you very much again for and helping us out there. Right, other shout-outs. I'll go through a list here. They've got Michael Evans-Taylor from the Portsmouth Street Pass team. He sent me a horrible level. Sam Clark from iRepair and Southampton Gaming Hub. He's So he sent me a horrible one with wall jumps because I told him I hate wall jumps in Mario games. So he immediately did like a whole level just of wall jumps.
Oh, that was a fun one.
Christopher Lush, I've not beaten your level yet. It's so difficult. I will keep doing it until I've beaten it. It's so difficult. Like I said, I will add all these into our description so you can play them yourself. Alex Kinch from Street Pass Reading, Adam King from Street Pass Portsmouth, Jaden Gale from Street Pass Southampton, Dylan Griffiths from Street Pass North Wales, Jamie Mitchell, who's a YouTuber. I'll add his YouTube channel as well. So thank you to all you guys for sending me your levels, as well as Sam and Jay. But I beat your levels as well. So bring them on. I'll take them all on. Come on. Any more shout-outs? Come on.
Just done all of them.
Well, you think it's...
Yep.
I did all of them through. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you for the 18 subscribers, the 100 plus views, and we're so close to 1,000 views altogether on YouTube.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. We're so close.
Definitely not Jack refreshing the page 50 times.
I've watched at least once on every episode, just so I'm happy with them. So.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'll put my hand up, you know. But most of them might have been on iTunes anyway, so you know.
Yeah.
Got to test these things are working, don't you? So.
That's a good point.
But, yeah, so thanks everyone so far, and check out our Twitter page and our Facebook page, N Podcast System on both of them. Check out all our other main personal pages, some Gorny7789 on Twitter. If you guys want to shout out yours?
Yep, Sam Spade God, that was
well done on that.
I slipped, alright. Sam Spade _UK.
Only _ baloney. Spelt with eyes, not wise.
At Acegibbo, ACEGIBBO.
Matt, I'm loving Music Monday, by the way.
Oh yeah, Music Monday. Yeah, actually, shouts to VGTribune, my site. The one regular feature is Music Mondays. Please check that out. It's a fun feature to do. It actually is. I looked at your suggestion, Jack. I forgot what it was, but I definitely looked at it. That's the important thing. But yeah, please check out Music Mondays. It will mean a lot. It's a good thing to do. Yeah, I think with that we
also check out Street Pass UK website.
Oh yeah, of course.
With a list of all events around the country. We got a Mario Maker event coming in early October.
3rd of October. Yeah.
3rd of October.
10 till 6.
I'm definitely going to be making a level ready for that.
Yeah. It'll be at the eye repair shop, Sam Clark's shop,
I'll
which is just opposite the Mayflower. But
yeah,
for people around our area, please come. It would be amazing.
It'd be great to see you, and we'll say hi and play some levels, play some games. And you can visit Sam's new shop, which he's just done up in loads of new games sort of style, and he showed me a picture of his Nintendo wall.
Oh, I saw that.
NES consoles and things just hanging up on the wall for some reason.
Such nostalgia.
Why are they on the wall? I want to play them.
That's his stuff. Let him do what he wants.
Yes, check that out, and of course Southampton Gaming Hub, because we'll be trying to organise a future event, but I can't say anything about it so far. I'll let you know in the future. Thank you very much, lovely people.
Wow, that sound too dodgy.
Yes, sound a bit dodgy.
You'll love it. You'll love it.
Anyway, so with
Oh my god.
that wraps up episode 13 of Nintendo Podcast System. Thank you for listening, and see you all later.